Well, Our Lady and Reg are looking down on us today and appreciating, I think, this photo up here for the MFA final thesis reading. So hello, for those of you who are not part of the program, I'm Joyelle McSweeney and I'm the Director of Creative Writing here at Notre Dame. And as such, it's my really great honor to introduce tonight's MFA thesis reading. A reading given by the graduating class of the University of Notre Dame MFA in Creative Writing. So this is our class of 2016. So we have a lovely night of readings ahead of us tonight, and I really appreciate the kind of explosive, this girl is on fire look we've chosen for the poster. I feel like that really captures what's about to come here. But before we get to the student readings, I'd like to start with a short reading of my own. This is a passage from the great Chilean modernist Vicente Huidobro, and it's translated here by Ignacio Infante and Michael Leon. So here's Huidobro. In English, but obviously he wrote this in Spanish. Thus, the hour of serenity returned, brought by the hand of a comet that no one knew how to christen, and that the children called, for some odd reason, Eloisa's hair. It can still be seen at night, the eye that floats on the sea like a desolate almond. It can still be seen, the boat passing through the air with its trawl nets extended. It can still be seen, the drowned man, his luminous body floating between two waters. It can still be seen, the sailboat like a cross on its interminable Golgotha. It can still be seen, the buccaneers clinging to the floating keel and the captain hanging from the mainmast on the high seas. It can still be seen in the flash of lightning, the pale helmsman with his beard to the wind. It can still be seen in the flash of lightning, the horse of abduction that disappears in the distance. It can still be seen in moonlit nights, the floating hand. But the catch of mermaids with their hair ensnared in the nets hasn't been seen again, and we have waited in vain. For me, this litany is about patience. It's about the patience, the faith, the attentiveness, the commitment, not to a higher power, but to art as a higher power. It's about the passionate, attentive, antic, and sleepless wait for art's arrival, the interplay of frustration and ecstasy that is the signature experience of life as writer. The theses that we hear from tonight are the results of this kind of tenacity, this kind of courage, this kind of inventiveness, this kind of commitment, the commitment of these writers to each other and to their own art. Because this class of writers has kept the watch. They have glimpsed the comet in its flight. They have borne the lightning. They have channeled that lightning strike moment of dazzling co-presences into works of great invention, and they have coaxed its current to keep blooming month after month. These works are lit up by the confidence, conviction, and the paradoxical voltage of the comet that passes yet hangs in the sky, always just out of reach, always present to the mind's eye. In what you'll hear tonight, you'll hear a verse play about the epic battle between Girdle Baby and the Girdle Lord and Entrepreneur. You'll hear a multilingual push through mythical forms, which is simultaneously a push through the orthography of classical Chinese, Hangul, and English. You'll hear an autobiology, a fictive memoir, a new genre western, a set of knife-bladed and cottony cosmic domestic confections. You'll hear a sci-fi lyric, eroded graphic novel. You'll hear a metafictional chase between self and a celebrity inverted mirror twin self. You'll hear a half-memoiric, fragmented eco-lyric / desert climate survey. And all of these hyphens, slashes, and neologisms that we need to even describe this thing, this writing, speaks to the spirit of conviction and invention that it took to arrive at this thing, this writing. The strength of this writing suggests that this has been a program wherein the most outre and or intense aesthetic, formal, and political instincts can be traced, confirmed, and supported. And I hope that we will find our way to continue this work of support as the program continues into the future, even as we challenge ourselves to break down old social and literary formations that are not serving us, even as we break down the truisms that block our sightlines in arriving at new shapes, new forms, and new purposes for our writing. since the purpose of tonight's gathering is to savor this hard-won new work, I will hand the stage over to the MFA candidates. They will each read, and then there'll be a brief intermission in the middle. And then, oh yeah, each of you is supposed to introduce the next reader. And then I will take the stage again at the end to make a few more remarks. I know you're hungry for my remarks, so there'll be more, don't worry. And then I will award the 2 remaining program-wide awards that are being given out tonight, and then we'll call it a wrap. Okay, so that's the program for tonight. So welcome once again to the MFA thesis reading, and I'm very pleased to say that the first reader will be Ms. Nicole Riggs. Please don't rifle through the lingerie.